Hello everybody, and welcome to Kit 11. This is the beautiful purse gift box. I'm doing mine for our Christmas Day table. You don't actually thread the bow through, but we'll show that later. I've just got the little Velcro attachments. I'm going to go through what you get in your kit. Well, first of all, what I'm using are both John Next Door dies. One is the purse box, which is JND 468, and the greetings panels, which is JND 467, and these are beautiful. I'm only using the Christmas greetings one. I'm not using one for the top. But that is something that you can do at, whenever you make them, that is what you can do. Whoops, I've just knocked everything on the floor. So, you'll get some ribbon. Yours won't be glitter ribbon. Yours will be chiffon ribbon. I didn't have enough colours in the glitter ribbon to give everybody the same amount. So, I've used chiffon ribbon in toning colours. You'll get your lovely little Velcro sticker. You'll get all your pieces cut out. I will just separate them first. You get two pieces. I'm doing them in this colour because these are for my granddaughter and she loves purple. So there's two of the purse box. There is two of the half circles for the top of the purse box and two of the front panels. And also the lovely filigree frame. Now, you'll get the full frame. You can leave this as it is, or you can cut it down. On this one, I've just cut the words Christmas greetings out, so that I can actually get the person's name in. You could just take the snowflake out, and you've still got room to put names in. But I will be taking... I may actually leave the snowflakes in on this one, but just take out the snowflake and the ribbon on this. So first of all, I'm just going to put that to a side. We're going to add the tape. Now, you did have the 6mm tape in your last kit. Oops, so what we're going to do is, you've got... Let me just fold this up. You've got one little panel along the bottom there that needs tape on. There's one on the bottom edge, which on one side you'll need tape on. On the other side, we're going to cut that off. And then there's one down the side. So I am not folding the top score line, but I'm folding this bottom one, which will be the base. And this side one is lovely. Fold it first in like that. You'll see it again. I'll do it slowly on the second one. This top half has got a centre fold. Just nip that in like that. It'll automatically go to the diagonal on that side and the diagonal on that side. So when you do that, then, when it folds in, that top bit folds flat. So I'll show you again on the second piece. So we're going to fold that in. This top score line, fold out and nip. And if you nip down to the joining point for the diagonals, and then just nip the diagonal like that on both sides. So then you've got that again that folds in. I'm just going to open that out a bit so that I can put tape on these joining pieces. But on this bottom one, I need to cut this off because we don't need that on. Now, just need to see, I have to bear with me. My eyes are not good at the moment, but hopefully on the 9th of December, I shall get some treatment on one of them, and that's going to make a huge difference to me. I'm just folding this bottom edge up. So we'll now start and put the tape on. And as I say, now, this is the 6mm tape. We want to run it down the outside edge of one side. I'm just cutting that off. And along the bottom of the side piece, oops, up to the edge there. I'm just going to pull that through so that I'm not sticking it to the base, and then just trim that off there. So that on one piece is all you need to put tape on. It's a very, very simple kit to put together, so don't panic. So I'm just going to start and put the tape on this other piece. So again, just along the bottom edge of the side panel. It's cold in here today. The glue doesn't want to stick. That's lovely. And then along the bottom, now the piece that you haven't cut the edge off. We are just going to run the tape along the bottom edge of that up to the score line, and again just trim that off, and a piece just on the side here, so that it's all the gluing you need to do with your double-sided tape. So it's very economical. So that is all our pieces with our tape on. Now I'm going to add our panels. So there's enough for the front and back. Now I'm going to use the super tacky glue. Just don't put a lot on. I'm just going to make sure that this actually hasn't stuck up. I think it, whoa. That's got it, I think. So it's going to pop just a little bit. It doesn't want a lot. See, it's good. This is from John's paper pad as well. All these items are available from Art of Craft. So if you haven't got them and you want them, give Penny a ring on the Art of Craft, and I'm sure she'll help you. So again, just put this as an even border all the way around and stick it down. And the same with the top half circle. Again, doesn't want a lot. Just a little bit around the edge. And that again will just leave a nice edge all the way around. So that's the first panel, the first side done. Go on and do the second side. It's quite a short video, is this? I'm sorry it isn't a longer one. I was hoping to get another kit ready to go out before Christmas, but I'm just going to be a little bit short on time on getting everything prepped ready. So I'm afraid this is going to be your last one for this year. But I'm going to try and get something really nice for you for January. Again, that's that front panel on. And so these boxes are lovely, especially if you want to put like little miniature bottles in, bubble bath, anything like that. With doing a double base, you've got the strength and it will hold them. Right, so there, so that's that done. So right, we're going to now, so let me pop my lid on there. Now going to join the two pieces together here. So my fingers are cold. I don't know whether you've had snow, but we woke up to being white over this morning, but it has all gone. So now with the other short panel, if you match it up to the top score line and then to the bottom score line, oops, and press firmly down. And I'm going to take it off. So hang on, no, let me sort this out. I think it's a different way we do it. So take the middle panel, the tape covering off that. Oh, it doesn't want to come off. John makes this look so easy. And the piece that you actually cut the bottom off, fold outwards for the moment. You'll find it's a bit easier. And we're going to turn this panel in, this corner in, and take the bottom panel, trying to keep my fingers out of the way, and line it up along the top. There. So then we need to take the tape off. I should have taken it off first, shouldn't I? Take this off the bottom, and again, turn this bottom piece in like that. Bring it up and line it up there, and you can actually run your hand in, and that will stick it up close nicely for you. So again, I'm going to take the rest of the tape off now, off both the short panel and off the side piece. And take that off like that. So we're going to again tuck this panel in and line it up along the bottom edge. Run your fingers in, then turn the side panel in and line that up along that edge. So that now you can just run your fingers on everything inside. That is the base of it done. What we're going to do is going to put glue on this to stick it to the base. So run glue around the outer edge, and this give a roughly firm base to your box. Sit it over, and I'm just going to press down from inside. Oh, it's so cold in here, it isn't wanting to stick. Not wanting to stick, isn't that? Oh, come on. Maybe I didn't put enough on. It always happens, doesn't it, when you're doing videos, that something daft goes on. Right, so I am going to stand my glues in there just while that dries, and we're going to go on to cutting our panel out. The side round your panel, isn't it, you probably would get tape on that, the 3mm tape, but I'm going to now trim off very, very carefully the snowflake, because I'm going to put a name on this. You can take off whatever you want, you can leave it just as it is. So that's that bit done, and trying to keep my fingers out of the way so you can see what I'm doing, is to cut this as close to the edge of the frame as you can get. And again, trim these others down this side. Say you might want to leave everything in, you may just want to cut the greetings out. And again, just left a little bit there, just want to, got that. So that will go onto the front there. So I'm just going to keep those because they'll maybe go on another card. I think they're really pretty. Could maybe even put that on the front there. And if you're bothered about that being sort of blocky, just run it like that so that you get it to a nice point. And like that. So then you've got points on both. So you could see whether this is stuck this time. If it hasn't, I might have to use, yes, it has, it's stuck this time. So if you want, you could put that on to there, or you could put it on the other side of your box, just like that. That actually looks quite nice on the other side. And then I'm putting, oops, I will in a minute when I get hold of it. So I'm going to put that onto here like that. Now I'm using spray glue, but you can actually use tape. Actually, let me see if the 3mm tape does fit. It should do. Yes, I think it will do. So let me do this with tape instead. Do it so you can see what I'm doing. So that you can use fine nozzle glue. You can use the glue glaze. You use spray glue, whichever you find easiest to use. I'm going to run this just down. This 3mm tape is brilliant for these narrow borders. And down the other side. I'm going to put the name on this so you can see what it looks like. I haven't added any letters in yours because obviously everybody would want it for something different. But you can use that. You can put a stamped banner in. There is all sorts of different ways that you can add names in it. But let's run this down like that. And back. And I should have my fine tip glue somewhere, wherever it's gone to. I've lost it. There. So I'm going to take just the corners off. Makes it a little bit easier for positioning if I don't take it all off. Let me make sure that this all comes out okay. Oh, let me see. Right, so I'm just going to put some little dabs, the centre of the snowflakes, just down the edge of the borders. Just along the edge. Again, slide it up so you can see it, just along the edge. All the way around like that. Centre of the snowflakes. And maybe just odd bits on the letters, just to help hold it down. And don't need a lot, just dots. Right, so that's that. So I'm going to pick this up now and making sure that you've got them in the right place, this should just sit nicely onto the there like that. Whoops, come down. Well, when I get it balanced, and then pull the tape out. You may like to actually put this panel on before you join it up. If I'd only thought it might have been an easier way to do it. If there's going to be a hard way, I usually find it. So I'm going to just run my hand on the inside. So then that, you can see, I've got that. I'm just going to find the names I have for this one. Let me see. I need an E, 2 M's, and an A. Where's my other M gone? I've lost it. Where's it gone? M and an A. So that is how I'm going to put mine on. So just let me add some glue onto these. Oops, bent that one. A and M. And again, just going to be dabs of glue. Just on the, make sure you get it on the top edges of them so that it does stay stuck. Right, so I'll find a pair of tweezers and we will start with an M in middle. Actually, I may just move that across a little bit. Followed by the next M. Oh, that's come off now. M. It's the one that bent. And the E when it comes up. E and oops, and the A. Oops. They're going to be filled with sweets to go on the Christmas table. So again, I'm just going to lay that down. I'm going to just rub firmly on the inside. So that you can see is got given for Emma. I'm going to add the snowflake onto the other side. So again, just using the narrow tipped glue, or if you wish you can use spray glue. Spray glue would be a lot easier, but I know not all of you have spray glue. And again, just run that and get my tweezers. Oh, back. I'm going to have that just on an angle like that. And again, turn it over and press it down. So that just finishes off the back. Saves wasting it. I'm going to pop my lid back on here for the moment. Now, the easiest way to fit your Velcro tab in is take off the cellophane off one side. It is quite a strong adhesive. Position that, if you can see, position that just at the top in the centre and press it firmly down. And then take the other cellophane off. I can get it off. So let me... It is quite strong, is this cellophane. It doesn't like pulling off easily. when you don't want it to come off, it comes off really easy. And other times it's like this and it's difficult. Oh, let's take it right off. It comes off a lot easier. So once you've got that off, it needs to be stuck back onto the furry bit or whichever. Hold your box up and match the lid up to at the top. Match it up straight and nip it. And then that will make sure that the glue is held. And then just be careful as you open it the first time, because it is quite strong. But then you can fill that with whatever you want, little bottles or anything. Now we're going to do the bow. Just get rid of those little bits. Now, it depends on how you do it. I like to do mine by hand. Some people like to use a bow maker, but I like to just do mine by hand. Whoops, that isn't right. Like a nice big bow. Pull it tight like that, but then I pull it back a little bit. This is another reason why I didn't give you the glitter tape, is because it is not that easy. It doesn't always pull right. So once we've done that, just going to trim off the ends. Now, if you've got glue gel, I'd use glue gel for this. But if not, pop some double-sided tape on the back, as well as a bit of glue. So I'm going to just put bits of tape like that. And then, in case that is where it doesn't always want to come off, so. It will come off, I assure you it should come off. If it doesn't, keep trying. It's a nuisance, is this. Sometimes I say it goes on so easily and the backing comes off lovely, but other times it just doesn't want to. That's got it, yes. But I'm also going to put just a dab of glue in there as well. Oops, got a bit of tape stuck to me. And I'm going to just position that just at the top there in the centre. So that is your box. And say it folds in beautiful at the sides, but it's surprising how much it will hold. So that's the one we've made today. That's the sample one that I did. I hope you enjoy making these, and please show them on the site, share them on the web page. Oh, I'll put my teeth back in. Share them on the group page so that everybody can see. And also, what I was going to ask is, if you've got any requests on anything specific that you would like me to do as kits for next year, please send me a message either through Messenger or pop it up on the group. I'll make a list, and where possible I will try and incorporate them into the kits for 2025. I would also like to thank you all for supporting me throughout 2024. It's not been a brilliant year in one sense. There's been a lot happen, but I've really valued all your support, and I just hope we continue with our kits and everything next year. So take care, everybody. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye-bye.